Well, well. I never dreamed such ugliness could hide such a beautiful heart. It calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. What a fucking burn on Belle, honestly. Like, oh, Beast, I didn't know your heart was nice. Fuck this bitch.
Discount Podcast.
Hello. How are we doing? Welcome back. It's Monday again. And we are again on, as Josh says in the chat, part 4 of, I was going to call it our prolonged descent into madness, but we're climbing a tower, so we'll call it an ascent into madness, I think. It's Chain of Memories time. Yeah. That looks right. Where are we off to next is the question. I think Hollow Bastion? Is that right? It's probably right. Wow. Fucking boomed me. Oh, yeah. Hollow Bastion. Cool, cool. Turn that down a minute again. You'll all be very pleased to know I charged my controller this time. Did not charge my headphones. So. But, you know. Let's move that a little bit. We know it's part 4 because the first 3 parts are ready. That is a way to know. I'll give you that. That's a good way to know. Shh, I think something's wrong. Not of the stream or anything, that's just what Jiminy said. But Belle, I don't understand. I came here to rescue you. Beast. I did not ask you to come. And it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not coming back with you, so you're wasting your time. Wow. That's just rude. Belle, do you know what you're saying? How can you stay here with that witch? I have nothing more to say. Now leave before she finds you. Girl power indeed. She's branching off on her own. Belle, why? I'm not sure what's going on, but... Oh, he's just a perpetual, like, good boy. He's like, yeah, like, I don't know who any of these people are, but you good? I'm not sure what's going on, but is everything okay? Don't feel bad. There must be a reason she said those things. Jesus Christ. Keep your sympathy. No one could ever care for a beast like me. Well, bye, Beast. Emma Watson was bad. I did not watch that movie. Fucking surprise, surprise, I didn't watch a movie, but, yeah. Sure, if there was something we could do for him. Now, if I remember correctly, Hollow Bastion, much like it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, is a bastard of a world. But we will push on. So yeah, how is everyone this fine Monday morning? It's been quite nice. It's been quite nice here. I don't know if that tracks. But, immediately forgot what game I was playing. Yeah, like how we were doing, what we've been playing, what we're playing now. Morning. Yeah, I don't know what fucking day it is, man. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, the problem is, because I forgot to begin with that we were doing Chain of Memories. Oh god, what am I doing? Restart Spirit Fair because you missed a trophy. It happens to the best of us. Played some Breath of the Wild this morning onto Dead of the Island. Yeah, I almost said Dead of the Island in much the same sort of rhythm. That's cool. I still think I should go back to Breath of the Wild at some point, but you know, who has the time? Who has the time? I'm interested in Dead Island 2 though. I remember thinking Dead Island 1 was perfectly okay. That's sort of the resounding memory I have of that game, is that it was fine.
Yeah. It's over. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Fire. Freeze.
Well, yep, that, oh yeah, I forgot to put that in my deck.
Freeze. Thunder.
As usual, the first stage of this game, or the first stage of this stream, is me remembering what the fuck I was doing.
Heal.
Hey Garrus, how's it going? Had that feeling the other day, so you started it, enjoying it more. Good time, Dylan, too. Oh, I might have to pick it up at some point. Just dive into it. Need to work through what I've already got, though, at the minute. I nearly bought a fucking Digimon World game. And by nearly, I mean I still might. The month is young. It's not, it's halfway over, but... Or I should say the PlayStation Store sale is young. Good old climb. Good old ladders. Well, I might get Cyber Sleuth at some point. But, I don't know if other people collectively have this, where you get sort of pangs of nostalgia for games, and you're like, it's near impossible for me to play it currently, but if there's something that's like adjacent to it, I will buy that. So I nearly bought a Digimon World that came out a few years ago, I think, but it's mechanically similar to Digimon World 1 for the PS1, which is a game I absolutely love to pieces, even if it is completely incomprehensible as a fucking game to try and play. Which one? Fucking what's it called? Next Order? Digimon World Next Order. It's on the PS Store sale for like £6.50, I think. But I love like OG Digimon World. That game's awesome. Even though I say it's completely like impenetrable for about half of its mechanics. Oh, right. This is going to be interesting. I'll have to speak to Calma about it, yeah. I just sort of had read that it was sort of quite similar functionally, except it was... didn't have quite the same charm, which is, like, fine. I wasn't expecting it to, and it's a bit more straightforward, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, given how fucking incomprehensible at times the PS1 one was. Like my earliest experience of game, I have to sit with 16 fucking game FAQ pages open to begin to play. There you are.
Thunder. Power.
I was absolutely certain I was going to get broken there, so the fact that I made it through is quite nice. Health, I think. I think I said that last time. I got a decent deck going, so probably put some levels into health. A pointlessly difficult game. Well, the thing of it is, like, in that game, the digivolving is entirely stats based. So you have 6 stats, and they must admit they are the heroes of our time. But each Digimon has like 6 possible Digivolutions based on like
Take this.
its stats, its weight, its care mistakes,
Freeze.
and like
Thunder.
its discipline to an extent.
Courage.
But nothing in the game tells you
Heal.
which of those numbers you need
Goofy.
for like each different Digimon. So you just, unless you have a guide open, you just punt training into each category and see what happens. And there's Numamon as an outcome if you don't hit any criteria, if you just sort of go between everything. And so you have to play that game with like, there's apparently a website I saw in a YouTube video recently that you put in what you have and what you want, and it tells you like what stats you need and the training requirements and all that, which is cool. I have that game downstairs. I don't know if it runs. Like, I don't know if the disc is just scratched to shit, but I'll have to give it a go. The majority of my time playing Yakuza games is fucking Steam guides for the PC releases. Just someone in the Steam community guides has written like a comprehensive overview of everything. I'm like my hero. Absolute champion. Buy a few packs. See if I can get some nice item cards. Not looking like it, but that's okay. I'll buy the last pack. I'm not doing anything else with my Moogle points. That's not a bad little haul of cards. I might see if I can. How much card points do I have in this deck? Might have a look at that in a little bit. Which one is this? Oh well, I'll go get a. If I have a 3, I do have a 3. Do I have a 7? I do have a 7, but I don't really want to spend it. I'll spend it. Whatever. Okay, get some treasure. Cool. Cool. We'll meet Zigbar later. As I say every time, the first section of this this stream every time is me remembering what I've done with my deck. I mean, apparently this stream it was remembering how to play the game, but I hate Shadow so much. There we go.
Take this.
That spell is awesome.
Thunder. Heal.
That's lovely. I love those kinds of people though who just seem to have cornered the market on game guides. And so you look at the name at the top and you're like, oh hello, it's you again.
Yeah.
Card less than 3, pop a 1, and then that. Who are you? Were you kidnapped too? Not exactly, it's a long story. Wait, so you've been kidnapped? You don't want to be here? Yes. No, I don't really want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. I have no one to talk to. Books are all I have to ease my loneliness. And then there's him. Oh, I've missed him so much. You mean the beast? Then why were you so mean to him before? Yeah, you really hurt his feelings. You don't understand. I can't let him see how I really feel. Why not? It's just that... Gasp! Oh no, she's coming. Hide, quick. There's no time to explain. Quick, hide. I'm so excited for Kingdom Hearts 2 when I don't have to fucking read anymore. You keep separating zombies, kicking them to the ground, smashing their head, and it sounds like Dead Island to me, bud. Oh, hello. To what do I owe this visit? He was here, yes? He risked his life to come and save you. Why do you reject him? I won't ask for his help. Oh, why's that? You know very well why. I'm not going to fall into your trap. Then I have no choice but to make you beg for his help. No, she got away. What should we do? Help her, of course. What else? Right idea. Right idea. Yeah, I can't remember what game it was. I think it was a couple months ago I was playing it, but I found one guy's YouTube guides for how to do things in it, and then every time I'd Google the problem I'm having and then be like, where's his guide? Where is he? That way then. Oh god, go away. Gotcha.
It's over. Yeah, it's over. Fire.
But yeah, there's a lot of them that are like several minutes long, but I've been playing a lot of Descenders recently, which is the PS Plus bike game, and there's one guy who just has like, say for boss jumps, he just has a video with all of them back to back to back, and like my hero, show me how to do them.
It's over. It's over. Fire. Freeze. Take this. Freeze.
Oh, cool. Enemy card. To be fair, I typically will avoid YouTube guides. I just don't really get on with them. Especially because if it's like a collectibles guide, I'd rather just have both available, but I'd rather read where it is. Because there'll sometimes be points in a video where you're like, I don't know where that is. But then the text will say, from checkpoint 2, go left then right. I'll be like, cool, start.
Freeze. Take this.
I hate reading out loud.
Freeze.
Like, reading a fucking book. But I would say reading a book to people, but I just shit on reading books in general there. By accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good power picks guide.
It's over. It's over. Yeah.
I commonly use a blend of power picks guides and PSN profiles have like community written guides, so it'll be people who are like
Freeze.
super fucking passionate about the game and know it back to front. Like Josh was joking about on his last stream, people who know the game like the back of the hand, writing a full guide on it. So some of those are class. But like power picks is a good gold standard. Yeah, exactly. Just awesome for full-on trophy guides, how to do everything.
Fire. Freeze. Take this. Freeze.
But like, I think I used power picks while I was playing Ishin for the crafting, just because their guide was awesome. Yeah, I use PSN profiles a lot for my trophy tracking needs. But it's nice as well because they have great guides, and in the guides it highlights what you have if the versions line up. Oh, what's that? Cloud into attacks, held the keyblade, make it ricochet around. Ooh, I might include that. Might move my cloud card. Jesus Christ, come back. So you can open up the trophy guide and be like, ah, okay. If they're doing like their step 1, step 2, step 3, I'm missing a trophy from step 2, so I'll read up into that one. What was I going to do? One of these. Oh, nice. I love that. The closest I've had to anything like that is I also use True Trophies a lot, is the other one. And on True Trophies, I was the 10th person to Platinum Dredge, which I thought was pretty cool. That is my only trophy claim to fame. How much is that? 15. No, that's not going to be enough. Cool. So, a green card. Is there any I have multiple of? No. Let's chuck that one in. A 7 or higher. I'll actually chuck a 0 Moogle card. Oh, I have to put a 7 or higher in these ones. For opening normal rooms, you can normally put in a 0 and it'll do anything. I do have some jokers, so I should use that. Haha, I like that. Get the game early and just claim all the top positions on the board. Make yourself look like a time traveller. What are you waiting for? Call to him. No, I won't let you hurt him. Then I shall make you scream. The fool will come running the moment he hears your cries. Enough! God, that's the wrong boy. The beast isn't the only one you have to deal with. Begone, boy, you have no business here, unless of course you wish to join me in the screaming. Imagine them all just stood in like this entrance hallway like, ah! This is perfect. When that brute hears your shriek of terror, he'll come right to me. Don't trouble yourself. Fucking superhero, Landon. You're here. No, you mustn't. I told you to leave this place. Leave me alone. I never want to see your face again. Belle. What an awful thing to say. God, what an asshole. Alright, if that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster, loved by no one. I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle. Oh god, why'd I have to narrate this lovely scene? You're the only person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it. Consider it my final selfish act. Oh, beast. Well, well. I never dreamed such ugliness could hide such a beautiful heart. It calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. What a fucking burn on Belle, honestly. Like, oh, Beast, I didn't know your heart was nice. Fuck this bitch. Well, she's gone. RIP. Well, so much for the change of plan. Belle's heart it is after all. Seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. Haha, she loves you, loser. What a fucking loser being loved. God. Look at him over there being loved. God, how lame. Right? I can feel it shining in her heart. You fiend, release Belle's heart at once. And gone. Where are you? She went that way. That's the way the shadows fled. What are you doing here? No time to talk. We gotta go after them right away. You'd help me? You bet. After what you just said, we gotta help you. Oh, Goofy. What a lad. Let's go get Belle's heart back. Right. Yeah, let's fucking do it, boys. Let's go get Belle. Where am I going? Up a bit. Okay. Confused myself immediately.
It's over.
I know what I'm doing. I've played this game before, promise.
Yeah. Yeah. This is it. Fire.
Yeah, I have a few games going that I need to get back to.
Yeah. It's over.
Like I got
Yeah.
Octopath Traveler 2 for my birthday. I played a bit of it, and every now and then I go back to it and play a little bit. But I finished... What did I finish? I finished Ishin. And I was like, oh, you know, I want to get... play a couple like smaller games for a bit. Sorry, buddy. And then I started like 4 smaller games, and I now have to work through all of those. So I play one of the games you got for Christmas. Which one? Haven't you played yet?
Yeah.
What's currently stuck in your backlog? Also, I said last time that I thought there was a way you could go into rooms and like not have to refresh them every time. It turns out it's just walking in the fucking door. Who knew? Just instead of pressing triangle, I just walk in. Hell yeah. Ah, Plague Tale, yeah. I still need to play the original. I've joked about this a lot, that my whole experience with Plague Tale is I install it, look at it for a week, and then uninstall it to make room for something else. It used to be that and the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I'd install both of them at the same time, sit staring at them on my hard drive for a couple weeks, and then delete them to start something else. And I did that repeatedly, I think for a year. And then I can't do that thanks to Jedi Survivor. No, can't install anything.
Yeah. It's over.
I'm at a place again at the minute where normally I have a bunch of like, oh, I have at least a massive game installed, and I use that massive game. I'm actually going to turn myself down just a smidge. My audio keeps peaking because I'm getting too excited about fucking games apparently. I normally have like a really big game on the console, and I look at it and go, ah, well, I'll focus on that then, because like that is the one that is sort of most in the way of me starting something new. Like, I'm happier to sit on smaller games for longer, because if I want to start something else I can just install around them. But at the minute I just have loads of like 30 to 35 gig games, so there's not really any sort of path to take in terms of what to go on to next. I just have to knock out the little ones. So I've got like I started that sentence and I genuinely cannot remember what I have installed on my console. Well, it's not like, oh, I must play the big one. It's if I'm between like 4 things and I'm like, oh, I'd be equally happy to move on to one of these next to my project game. I'll be like, oh, I'll play the fucking biggest one just because. Why not? It's a nice decider. You've done well to make it this far, Beast. As your reward, I'll tell you why Belle rejected you. My dark magic requires hearts of utmost beauty. Belle was perfect. Deep in her heart, her love for you shone with uncommon radiance. But you guessed my plan. By denying her love for you, she put her heart beyond my reach. But she saved me. She protected me. She couldn't hide how she really felt. I've heard enough. Release her heart now. If you don't... Do not try my patience. Sick raw, bro. Don't you realise why I'm telling you all this? Did you think it was out of kindness? I did it to erase your doubts. Now your heart is beginning to shine with love for Belle. I shall have your heart too, monster. So rude. Not if we stop you. You dare to challenge me, pitiful fools? Yeah, like, I'm not saying I open my library and I open like a fucking website that tells me how big game files are and then just install and beat the big ones. I'm saying that I often end up in a situation like you're describing there, Josh, where I've started so many games that I have loads just sitting on the hard drive that I'm like halfway through. And I'll sit there and be like, I have no idea which of these to try and deal with. Because, like, they're all kind of fun, but they're all pretty evenly dead in the middle of being played. And so there isn't one that's, like, clearly in the vicinity of being finished. So I'll be like, oh, I'll, if I really have no sort of preference either sort of way, I'll pick the biggest one. Because, like, saw it, good lad.
It's over. Yeah. It's over. This is fire.
Cool. That's why you're a one game at a time kind of person. Yeah, like, I flip between the two. If it's like a big release, then I am a one game at a time person. Like, I started when I eventually started Ishin properly, I was like in it, and I played just Ishin as it was going on until it was done. But at the minute, like, I'm playing Descenders, I'm playing Chorus, Chorvs, I'm playing Riders Republic, I'm playing Slay the Spire. I'm playing all of those sort of bit by bit. And so, like, when I get to the end of one of those and I'm looking to be like, alright, which of these should I properly focus on? Which of these should I try and push through a bit more? I'll be like, oh, it's probably going to be Riders Republic, because it's a big game on the PS5 hard drive. So, like, it gives me an incentive to pick one of them, because then I can, like, if I want to move on to something different, I have more space to play with, so I can choose. If I do want to move on to a game that's a bit bigger, I have more space to play with. I'm the one who should apologise for doubting you. I never want to remember feeling that way. So angry, so alone. Then don't. Let's replace the sad memories with happier ones, starting now. Oh, that's sweet. There they go with the mushy stuff. Yuck. Fucking hell, Goofy. Goofy, you're a grown man. Like, this is why your son doesn't love you. That's rude. I think Goofy's son actually does love him. I haven't seen the movie. Yeah, I think it's time we got on our way. Good idea. Let's keep moving. I haven't seen a Goofy movie. I think his son does love him. I just slandered Goofy. Yuck me, right? And away. I do always enjoy. Yeah, I do always enjoy hearing the way that Josh plays games, because you'll just start everything. Like, if I have a bunch of games in my possession, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, that one. I get into it. You're glad I know what's happening. I'm not, like,
Who are you?
I'm just about hanging on.
I am
This game is
Vexen.
mental.
I have come to
But I'm at the
collect
point
your
now
debt.
where, like, early on, it's real all over the shop.
Sora, do you owe something to this guy?
Come on, of course not. Oh, but you do.
But,
You owe me for
once you get, like, a
reuniting
few
with
slides and you build your deck
former friend.
around them, like, I've got the Reflect Raid, I've got
You don't
Blitzes, I
need-
got
Indeed, I do.
Fire
I'm the
Argas,
one
Blizz
who brought
Argas, I've got that
Riku to you.
other fire one, the Fire Burst spell,
You're
and the
one-
heal reload
You're the
combo.
one who's been controlling him.
It
What have
sort
you
of
done
starts
with him?
playing itself a bit.
I see no need to give you information about where Riku is. After all, why trouble you in your final hour?
That's such a dope line. Like, why worry you when you're about to fucking die, kid?
It's over. It's over. Yes.
Well, Vexen ain't shit. God, I should really have a 0.
It's over. Back off. Fire. Here you go. Take this. I've had enough of this. Taste this.
Oh, I messed that up.
Here you go. Taste that. Yeah. Right. I shall freeze you.
Oh my god, what a sick dodge.
Thunder.
Oh no.
Goofy. Oh,
Sick miss, Goofy. Appreciate you.
here you go.
Ow.
I've had enough of this. Yeah. It's over.
Oh, that was my 0. Oh, impromptu Sonic Blade. Cool.
I shall freeze you. It's over. No good.
Yeah, I didn't have the dodge timing for the freeze attack at the start of that one, so he just absolutely obliterated my health in like seconds, and then I just kept stupidly like burning my cure cards on slates that were still going. I just didn't think it through. If we die again, I might build my Sonic Blade deck and bring that to play. Come on. Ah, far too early.
Take this. I've had enough of this. Thunder. Heal. Taste this. Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Oh god.
Taste this. Yeah, it's over. Here you go. It's over. This is it. I shall freeze you.
Love the idea, I know. Oh my god, not even the story. Story? I'm kind of with it. Dark Souls seems easier than this. The problem with this is if you just like, right, let's build a new deck. Okay. Yeah, that works. Do any nines rocking about? Do I have any 9 Keyblade cards? How annoying. Problem is I don't really have the cards to be doing this with. No, that's not gonna work. I don't want that. Ooh, double arrow is a shout. I wish I had better Keyblade cards, honestly. I've just got nothing to build anything with. Yeah, that's 20 to 23, 3 different cards. I don't want Santetsuken. Blitz I could maybe do 10 to 15. let's make a couple of blitz combos. And I think that will then have to be it. I can't believe I've got no 9s. That seems absurd to me. Yeah, that works. Right, let's try this deck. Also going to save. Yeah, the problem is I still don't know if this deck is going to work. Like, this could be completely ineffectual as well, but Sonic Blade is a beautiful, disgusting combo, and I intend to use it to its maximum. The thing with Sonic Blade is it is the one consistent stun move in the game. So you see he can't even cycle his deck while he's being hit with Sonic Blade, which means he can't start to build slates, he can't do anything. So you can just knock a chunk out of his health. Nice and quick. Come on. Yeah, Blitz doesn't stun him quite as well. Come on. Do you freeze? Come on, buddy. Ooh. There we go. That's when I can cancel that combo. Yeah, like this game basically descends into spam Sonic Blade win. And I'm not above that. Too early. So early.
Here you go. Heal. Taste this. Yes.
Come on. Come on, I want to waste your slate. There we go.
You are just an experiment. Fire! You are pushing it. Fire! I've had enough of this! You imbecile! I shall freeze you!
Too early.
Taste this! It's over! You are pushing it!
Oh, okay. All my zeros are gone. It's fine. Got the important bit.
I've had enough of this!
How was that too early? Jesus. Hell yeah, Goofy Smash.
You imbecile! It's over! Funnel!
I was hoping for a heal there, Donald, but you do you, bud. Please. Goofy.
You are pushing it!
There we go. There we go. Ah, if I know a Vexen fight's going up, I gotta put more zeros in the deck. Because the problem is, he just builds these horrible, like, super high value combos that I can't break because I've got no high value cards.
You weren't one to die very easily.
As if I'd ever lose to you.
Sorry, you did
I
twice.
wouldn't be so sure. Did you even notice? I was delving deep into your memory.
I hate to tell you, but we did die.
And here, look what I found. A card crafted from all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart.
The other side? Damn.
Wait! Memories. In the other side?
Freeze! Freezes nearby enemies, attacking frozen enemy deals great damage. And Twilight Town.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could break that for health. Apparently not.
If Sora disappears, that would mess up the organization's plans.
I trust that you know what you need to do.
Haven't a clue, really. Maybe you could spell it out for me.
Vexen has clearly committed a treasonous act against the organization. You must eliminate the traitor.
No taking that back later.
Infighting.
A card made out of memories from the other side of your heart? I wonder what it does.
We'll find out
Probably
soon
opens
enough.
a fucking world, Jiminy. Catch
It's the
up.
only one we have left. No other way to move forward.
Tell you what, don't want to get ahead of myself. We could finish this. It's definitely possible. I don't know if it's likely. It's definitely possible. Oh, look at that lovely pixelated clock tower. Oh, I love the Twilight Town music. Gosh. Where are we, Sora? I don't know. I've never been here. Me neither. That can't be right. Up till now, the only places we've been are from Sora's memory. Maybe so, but I definitely don't remember this. You might have forgotten this town just like the other stuff. This is terrible. Our memories are practically gone. We'll be okay. See, look at this. Namine's good luck charm. There's a special memory that goes with this. Oh, the music of Twilight Town is delightful. One night, when Namine and I were little, there was this meteor shower. Namine started crying and she said, "What if a shooting star hits the island?" So I said, "If a shooting star comes this way, I'll hit it right back into outer space." I was swinging this toy sword around the whole time. Namine just smiled and said thanks, and then she gave me this. Sora, I'm so sorry. All this because of me. Nona said she had it ever since she was a baby. And she gave it to you? Oh. Damn right, Donald, Yeah, so I promised her, from now on, I'll be bringing you good luck, I'll keep you safe. Then one day, Naminé left the islands, and I forgot about her all this time. I really let her down. Oh, I'll tell you what, like, the card mechanics are bullshit, but this game's lovely. Just plot-wise, absolute A+, A star. Good stuff. We got a little bit of it now. We will become much more acquainted with Twilight Town next time. Is there more to this game after Sora's story? Yes. Once we beat Sora's story in this game, we will have the Riku campaign, which is called Reverse. That, I believe, is shorter. So that will be a couple streams at most. And then we'll be well on our way. I still have my Sonic Blade deck.
Yeah, it's over.
Probably swap back.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I particularly need to. This one is still undoubtedly wrecking shit, but...
Fire. Wind. This is it. This is it.
I shudder a bit every time I see the fucking... like an enemy card come through, because I remember the platinum grind for this game. And god, just trying to get some of these enemy cards was absolutely vile. Just terrible. One of the boss cards is really good, and I can't remember which one it is. Do I have Holy yet? That's not a nice sound. I'll get Holy at some point, which is a great combo. It's like a collection of item cards, I think, and it just demolishes everything. It's awesome. Oh, I would make another Firaga, but... like... actually, if I take out that 4... put in a 0... I make 4... 3... 3 for 10... Ah! Nope. Nope. I forgot zeros cost more, not less. Nope. Put in the 1. I'm gonna change you to a... I don't want to change that one. I think that was a 5 anyway. Change that to a 4. Change that to a 3. Nailed it. Saw that shadow creeping up on me there. Don't like that. Go away. Ran right into the soldier instead.
It's over. Yeah. 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 It's over.
But holy is the slate they recommend for post-game grinding to level 99 for that trophy. Because it's a similar sort of vibe to that slate, but it just has like the effect is room wide, so it just has a lovely effect. Bam. This way, yep. Bum, 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 bum. Have a little momentary grind.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah, ha. Yeah, ha. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. Back off. Fire. Freeze. Take this. Fire. Freeze. Thunder. Heal.
I also on a whim recently started playing Dead Cells.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's played that. That game is awesome. Yeah, it's great. Thoroughly enjoyed Dead Cells. I said it like I finished it, I got nowhere. I found a boss and it wiped me up and down the floor.
It's over. Yeah.
It is very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a PlayStation Store page describes it as a Roguevania, which is horribly accurate.
Fire. Freeze.
So like at the moment I'm currently at, I went from the first area to the second area,
Yeah.
and in the second area I found an item that lets me grow vines out of like these little patches on the floor. And now that I have that item, when I start my next run, I can grow vines out of a certain patch of the floor in the first area to get to a different second area. And it progresses like that. I think there's like 4 or 5 bosses total down at the end of certain pathways. But I have been thoroughly enjoying it. It is very much my jam. Before I start this, do I have a 1? I do have a 1. Do I have enough greens to make 20? No, yes. Yeah, so I'm going to use my Joker for the blue. I'm going to spend that 1. Spend the 8. Spend the 6. Spend the 5 and spend a 1. It was just on the PS Plus catalogue, and I didn't know it was. And so I was like, oh, give Dead Cells a go, I've heard good things. It's got a lot of fun references to other games as well. Oh yeah, Stardust Blitz, okay. Donald and Fire, throw some fireballs. And what? And Roxas, cool. Yeah, it's just chilling in the catalogue. It's I had a lovely time. But a weapon I found in it was the nail from Hollow Knight, like the little sword, and it lets you like pogo on enemies. So that's fun. I think the Shovel Knight shovel is in there as well. Good miss.
Thunder.
Good miss.
Heal. Yeah.
You just say we're gonna play next. Yeah, I'm sort of in. I'm sort of trying to finish off a few things I've started. So as I said, I started that game Descenders, which is on PS Plus this month, and I've been working through that. And then I want to finish off Chorus, and then I've got a little bit of Riders Republic going, which I'm having a nice time with, and I got Octopath. And I'm hoping between them they will persist me until probably until Diablo 4, and then I reckon I'll pick that up relatively early and let that absorb my life, or I'll buy a fucking Digimon World and let that absorb my life earlier.
This is it. Fire. Freeze. Take this. Fire. Freeze. Thunder. Heal. Yeah. It's over. Yeah. It's over. Yeah.
But like, I started playing all these little games because I went to visit my gran for a week a couple weeks ago, and I didn't want to play Octopath there because I want to focus on it. So I finished off like the grindy bit of Ishin because I could just sort of play that without really paying attention, and then just started playing Slay the Spire and Riders Republic to like have stuff that wasn't really massively plot driven. The Dragon Quest fucking Heroes, the Dynasty Warriors like game. That game's amazing. I got the sequel installed as well, but I'm gonna give it a go. And I have Dragon Quest 11 installed, which I need to go back to. I played like an hour of it. I was like, this game's great.
I'm sure I don't know this place, but it's
been like
starting to
5
feel
months.
Like it's familiar to me.
You must have come here sometime before.
No, and that's what's strange.
Yeah, that's also on the
Could be like with Nominate.
Plus
You've got
catalogue.
lots of other stuff.
I'm loving having the
That's
Plus
why
catalogue
you
because I
remember
just
this
install
voice
anything that
now.
looks possibly interesting and give it a punt.
It's different. With Nominee,
But I got Dragon Quest
My memories
Builders installed as well,
sort of came
which I
dripping
played a
back
demo of on the Switch and had a
little piece at
perfectly
a
fun
time.
time. So maybe I'll go to
Not
that
now.
eventually.
it's not memories.
But like, I installed
this
Far Cry
idea that I
Primal,
must
I
have been here
installed
before.
Stick of Truth, which I need to play.
So, feeling nostalgic?
I want to go play the Cult of the Lamb DLC as well. Give that a go.
Sora, a question then for you.
So I loved Cult of the
Your
Lamb. I had a
memories
lovely
of
time.
Nominee or your feelings here? Which of the two of these is more real, I wonder?
I didn't switch my deck again.
Nominee, of course.
Oh well.
Whatever it is that I'm feeling, I bet it's just another one of your mean little tricks.
Also, Vexen's back. Fucking immediately.
The memory's wiles can be cruel. In its silence, we forget. In its obsession, it binds our hearts.
Cut the riddles.
Cut the shit,
I
Vexen.
told you. This place was created solely from another side of your memory. It is
Yeah,
on the
there's a
other
lot of Dynasty
side
Warriors.
your heart that the memory of this place exists.
There's a lot of
It
that
is
game.
your heart that remembers.
You're wrong.
But I've
I don't know
yeah,
this place.
I've seen a few of them. I played 7,
If you
and I
remain
went back and
bound
platinum
by the
7,
chain of memories
just because I had
and
like a
refuse to
nostalgic
believe what is
attachment to it.
truly found inside your heart,
And like I played Hyrule Warriors
then
on the
throw it
Switch,
away.
no, on the Wii U,
you are not a
God.
Keyblade master.
and I played Dragon
Just
Quest
a
Heroes.
slave
But I love
to
that
twisted
style of game. I want
memories.
to try the Fire Emblem one as well.
Yes, exactly like my Riku. Your existence is worth nothing.
Yeah, like Stick of Truth was another one I played an hour of, like on a whim,
Riku.
and then went, oh that's cool. I'll go back to that in like a
Nothing.
year.
That's enough. You're the one who changed Riku.
Sora's yelling, guys.
Every word you've said
We're in
is a
trouble.
lie. I'd never throw away my heart. I'm gonna take you down and save Riku and Namine. That's what's in my heart.
I'm also slowly falling deeper and deeper into the news cycle of Armored Core, and I'm worried that's going to be like an obsession. The more I look at it, the more like, fucking hell, this looks like my jam.
It's over.
God, I forgot how much health Vexen has. Don't fucking ice needle me, you prick. No. Card break. Vexen, buddy, could you fucking behave yourself? God.
Here you go. Heal.
That's fine.
I shall freeze you. Here you go. Taste this. Yeah. Donald.
Donald. Okay. You recovered it slightly. Why did I do that, idiot? Ugh. I've looked at the One Piece Dynasty Warriors games before, but like I don't know enough about One Piece. It's one I've always meant to get into, but I feel like I'm just missing. I'd be missing all of the context. You know? Well, games have their own story, are they? Oh. Maybe I just need to know enough One Piece then to like... Same thing with Attack on Titan, maybe I just need to know enough to get through the game. To be like, oh, that's so-and-so. Maybe that's all I need. No, that's not gonna work. Attack on Titan games are a grind. Oh. You say it like it's a bad thing. I instinctively want to say I don't like a grind, but I know myself. I know how I play games. Vexen, that's not very nice. Come on.
Here you go.
Ow.
I shall freeze you. Yeah. It's over. You're on fire. It's over. Fire. Heal. I win.
Oh, come on.
Taste this. Fire.
Donald, don't use Blizzard. Good lad.
Filthy. Loyal. You imbecile. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over. You are just an experiment.
Come on. There we go. Idiot. Run. Oh, God.
Taste this. Here it is. Come to me, Ice Blade. Fire! Fire! You're pushing it.
Oh, it's nice being alive. Alright, is that didn't save, I don't think. Oh no, it did save my edits. Do I have any good enemy cards for this? How much? 35, that's pretty good. Um, $70. God. Really? I need that but for items? Just to get him to stop breaking my... Oh. Ooh. A thought. A thought. That seems so straightforward. But I think it might actually help. I am actually going to take out that line. I'm going to bring that Maleficent card. I think. I'm going to pop that at the start. And then I'm just going to knock out some Sonic Blades. And see where that takes me. Okay. Okay. Oh, so the Vexen card doesn't help with my slights. That's annoying. That's fine though. Should be okay.
Here you go. Fire! Ice fire! You're pushing it. Fire! Taste! Win! This is it.
Yeah, it is a good thing I have my Paul card.
This is it.
I'm playing with fire now. No, I gotta cycle through the heal.
Taste this.
Oh, I got greedy. I got real greedy. Ah, that's a shame. got too greedy. Anything else in here that could be useful? That maybe. No, I don't think so. I think I might just have to go for just some combos. Hope for the best. Yeah, you just like, oh, I can wait a second longer to heal. It's my biggest thing that I get in so in the next, in Kingdom Hearts 2 we'll be playing with Second Chance and Once More a lot. And I do it in like Dark Souls, I did it in Elden Ring all the time. Where you're like, oh, I don't need to heal just yet, I can get a couple more hits in, and you get like clipped by the edge of an attack. Come on. Well, that's actually not great.
Taste this fire! I've had enough of this! It's over! There! Win! Here it is! This is it!
Yeah, I will say, like, I played Bloodborne the year before, and that didn't feel so bad. I often felt in Bloodborne like I knew when my chances were to heal. And then, as you say, in Elden Ring, I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. Immediately just get demolished by an attack from across the world. Come on then, buddy. I would like to go back and play Elden Ring again. It's a great game.
Come to fire! You are pushing it! Come to me, Ice Blade! Here you go! Taste this! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! This is it! You imbecile! Fire! You are pushing it! Come to me, Ice Blade! Fire! You are pushing it! Filthy! Come to me, Ice Blade!
Yeah, nothing I could do there. Nothing I could do there. I had a couple of unfortunate breaks. That might be a shout. I probably, to be honest, should have done the potion instead, but instead of the ether. But that's a lot of what this game is in bosses. You just try new tactics, and when they don't work, you try something else. I was not paying attention. I genuinely thought he was casting the ice needles one. Come on.
You're pushing it. Fire. Taste it. Win. This is it.
Maybe I need to pay the troll toll to beat this boss. The remix of that song. You gotta pay the troll toll to beat Vexen 2. But this is what I get for saying we might finish this tonight. I get absolutely bodied by Vexen 2. Did not think that one through. Come on.
You imbecile.
I do not have a 0. Come on. Let's use a random card. One off. One off, buddy. Good lad.
Come to me, Ice Blade. Here you go.
Also just accidentally wasted my ether. That was a shame. Keep forgetting their cards. Yeah, like it's... It was so people could play the same combat as last time conceptually, but on the Game Boy Advance. Come on, one off card. There's good lad.
You imbecile. Fire. You're too much trouble. Come fire. You're pushing it. Yeah, no good. Away you go. You imbecile. Fire. Here you fire.
There we go. There we go. Oh, God. To be fair, that is one of the worst fights in the game, because he just keeps pulling out strong sleights as you start running out of cards. And if you haven't got like loads and loads of zeros, you just get bullied.
Even at the mercy of your memory.
None of that matters.
But zeros cost so much that you have to... Oh yeah, there I am, little me,
Just
in
put
the
him
chat.
back. The Riku you speak of has but one fate, to sink into the darkness. And you will share that fate, Sora. If you
I did bully
continue
him.
to seek the girl nominee,
He brought his big strong slates, and I brought 0 fire cards
you'll
and
lose your
Sonic Blade.
heart and end up
And
becoming
we're like, I am
Marluxia's
not
pawn.
dealing with your shit today, Vexen.
Marluxia? What does nominate have to do with... Axel!
Yo, Sora.
Oh, Axel.
Did I catch you at a bad
You
time?
lovely chap.
Axel, why?
I came to stop you from talking too much. By eliminating your existence.
No, don't do it.
We are just nobodies who have no one to be, yet we still are.
Oh, what was
But
the
now you can be nothing instead of just being a nobody.
what is
You're
the
off the hook.
Hanafuda card game where you make like the ribbon bunches, or
Please don't.
you have to make pairs of cards, and then there are like the... Also, that's fucking brutal. Literally just burns him to death.
What are you? What are you people?
Little koi koi, I think. Where you pair ones in your hands with ones on the
Don't
deck,
know.
and you have to make like
I wonder about that
groupings. That one in Ishin took so much of my time up, because once it clicked how to play it, I started enjoying it so much.
Yeah. Ha!
I don't know which one Chohan is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Chohan the dice one? Or is Chohan the one that's like war? We have to make the closest to 9. Yeah, Koi Koi's great. It makes absolutely... It's like completely impenetrable until you look up the rules and you're like, oh, I just have to memorize some pictures, then this makes perfect sense. Hell yeah. Oh, it's the odd or even on the dices. Chohan is not my cup of tea. I like everything else. I like the dice one where you have to make like 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. I like the card ones. I don't like Chohan.
Marluxia, you used Vexen to test Sora's strength, didn't you?
Not just Sora's, it was yours too. We weren't sure if you actually had it in your bones to take out a fellow member.
Because in Ishin, of course, the completion list, you have to like get so many points.
I guess that you did.
And whatever the one where you roll the 3 dice is, I absolutely
Taking over
bossed
the
it by getting.
organization would be like child's play with
I think I got a
the three of us.
666 on my first roll, and then all the opponents rolled
course.
ones that take
He
points
wants
away
to
from
see
them,
nominee,
and I made the
so why don't we just give him
7,500
what
in a
he
game.
wants?
I'm like, cool, see ya, peace out.
Rejoice, nominee. The time
Blackjack
is
took
near
me
for you to meet
ages,
the
so I'm
hero
really
that
bad at
you've been
blackjack.
longing for.
I get overconfident.
I'm glad. But I'm warning you. You better not do anything to betray Sora's
Like, with blackjack,
feelings.
I either
Understand
take
him now.
every hand to its end because maybe something will come up
All
on the
you
river
do is
cards,
layer
or
Sora's
I
memories.
fold everything that doesn't look
Bring
good
his
and then
heart
like
closer to
give up
you.
amazing hands because I'm just scared.
Sora.
Mahjong though, I've really started to get in Ishin. I finally understood Mahjong and started having a lovely time with it.
Even if you come for me,
Oh, sounds like great drawing.
what then?
Yep, I completely feel you there. Like with blackjack from GTA. Yep.
Riku!
I think I learned to play blackjack from Red Dead Redemption actually.
You still want to fight? But Vexen's gone, so now you're free.
It doesn't matter what happens to him. I'm protecting Nominate from you. That's what's in my heart. Sora, I made a promise to nominate. I promised to keep her safe.
You did?
There was a meteor shower
Just keep rolling.
this one night when she and I were little.
Come on, Riku.
Nominee got scared and said, "What if a shooting
Star
star
hits the islands." Have we heard the story before,
so
folks?
I told her, if a shooting star comes this
Oh
way,
yeah, real
I will
rough.
protect you.
You made a promise with a toy sword.
I need to go back and platinum Red Dead Redemption
How do
2.
you know about that?
Actually, but it means I have to play Red Dead
Because-
Online, and I'm not ready for that.
That was the promise I made to her that night. I would protect her. I said it.
I've done too much work
Don't lie.
already
You
towards the
weren't
Red
the
Dead
one
Redemption
there
2
that
platinum to not
You're the
finish
one who
it.
wasn't there. That was when she gave her good luck charm to me.
Her what?
Oh, what?
See?
Tell me, where did you get that? Sora.
Gold medals are the ones I still need to do.
That must
Like,
be
I
a
need to do
fake.
gold medals.
I've got the
I need
real
to
one
do a
right
handful
here.
of miscellaneous ones. I then need to start the entire game again to get missable
Two
ones
of
that I
them?
missed, and then I need to do online.
Fake should be destroyed.
Oh, I've done the animal and flower hunting, bud. That's the bit I've done.
This is it.
Like, I think I did it at the height of lockdown. I think I had like time off work, and I would wake up, I'd go downstairs, I'd turn on the PS5, I'd have the laptop open next to me, and I would have a guide with the locations of animals, and like a guide with the locations of the animals, and a map, and I turned into like an actual bird watcher, where I just start like, okay, and it's on this coast, you say? I'm an idiot. A bird that's super rare RNG that would spawn randomly in a swamp. That sounds like half the animals. I remember so much of that game was you spawn in, you walk to the swamp. Is it there? No? Then you leave. And you come back and you just loop. I think I had the most trouble with a couple of the snakes. There's a little island off the coast of like the mainland you have to row a boat over to. And there's a snake that spawns super rarely on the outer coast of the island. And I think I took like hours. I would just sail back and forth from this island with this one snake. Oh yeah, I could put that on my like CV. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like I've done that bit, so I feel like I can't just not do it now, even if the rest of it is going to be equally as tedious. But Josh and I always like picking up multiplayer games for like a week, so maybe we'll play Red Dead Redemption 2 for a bit. Come on, use your slate, there you go. Yeah. I've never played Metal Gear Solid 3. I've missed like all of the Metal Gear Solids. They're ones I want to eventually try and play in some capacity. Like I played 5 for an early episode of the podcast, and that's like my only experience with the series. So it feels like one I need to go get back around to. It's why I keep hoping they keep like having rumors coming out that various teams and whatever are working on remakes of like Metal Gear Solid.
Riku.
And there are always ones where I'm like, that's what I'm hopeful for, because I'd love a chance to play it, but it might be a bit ropey at this point.
It's just like mine.
I hate how much the voice actor for Donald always sounds like he's in excruciating pain.
How'd he get this?
Four gets a lot of hate, but you personally love it. That's fair. I've heard a lot of mixed things about 4.
It turned into a card.
Yeah, like I really, really liked 5. Which is going to sound kind of jarring to anyone who listened to that episode, because I was not huge on it at time of recording.
I don't understand what's going on.
But I really enjoyed it overall.
Moving, okay? It doesn't matter.
But I love a good like base building game. That was my favourite part of it, like going into the map and finding A rank people to then jettison out back to my base
That's not
and do all
what
the
he
upgrades and
meant.
that.
We're just kind of worried.
Like I loved
Then let's ask Namine.
Nino
That
Kuni
should
2
clear
and
it
its
up.
little city building.
Look, we don't have
Love
time
that
to sit
game.
around. So let's go.
That's why I want to play Digimon World again, because the
Sora,
one thing I remember about
what
Digimon
happened
World was
to
like
you?
recruiting people to build your city
What's
up and
that
get
mean?
more features within your city.
Well, you always get real
think that's
touchy
in,
when it comes to stuff about nominate.
Next Order as well,
But before
which
we
is
came
kind of
to
why I
this
want to play it.
castle, you
It's a
didn't
bit I'm
even
excited about.
remember what her
But I do want to
name
go back and play the
was.
original again, because I love Digimon World. I think it's a great game. There's nothing quite like it.
It doesn't make sense. Maybe you should just slow down and
Too many
forget
cutscenes
about
inspired me
some
into
of
it.
these things.
Yeah. I think the complaint I had on the podcast is I was like, why has it been 2 hours and I've barely played this game? And Josh was like, yeah, that's just Kojima. Or I tried to play Death Stranding and that game fucking just keeps cutscening. Keeps cutting those scenes. But yeah, 5 is a game I feel like you can't go into it wanting to play the optimal way. You sort of have to play it the shit way to get enough unlocks to play it the optimal way, and that's the idea. And I really liked that.
So then,
it's an interesting idea.
If you don't stop this, no one will.
Oh, I got to like chapter 3 of Death Stranding, I think, and
it's too late.
It was like, hey, do you want to progress? And I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready, game. I'll come back to you. I was several hours in and I still barely understood any of the mechanics, and I'm like, you know what, Death Stranding.
Marluxia doesn't seem to
you
be
can
around.
you can go in the backlog pile for a little while, and I will come back to you when I'm good and ready.
What are you saying?
Just that there's no one here who would want to get in your way. Just make it count.
Oh, Axel being a good guy, or is he? It's really hard to
now
say.
This should be interesting. Try and make it enjoyable, Sora. It's the least you can do for me, you know.
I'm always fascinated by the organization as like villains, because they all have.
Hey, wait. I'm enjoying this.
They're all acting as like.
You guys are something else.
As the organization, but also as individuals, everyone has their own motives going on, and some of those motives all conflict with each other's motives. It's just glorious.
That was no way to
keep it to yourself.
Sora is very mad. Love Death Stranding, but understand why people don't play it. I enjoyed what I played, but it was at the point where like I barely understood the mechanics I had, and I could feel the creep of more mechanics like over my shoulder, and I'm like, this feels like you said about the Red Dead Animal Hunting, this feels like a full-time job game. Like I'm gonna have to sit down with this for a good while and just play it, just commit to it. But I got like big games coming up is the thing. Like I want to get both Diablo 4 and Final Fantasy 16. and that's gonna be like my time. I'm not going crazy, am I? I know exactly where this is. Sweet zoom. Yeah, this is our island, where Namine and I used to play together. Hey, it's the lads. What's up, Sora? So what you want to do today? Hey guys, well, I'm glad to see you. What? We got food in our faces? Please, Walker. Oh, shut up. Oh god, I'm not gonna read this. They're just fucking having a time. There we go, Sora's back. Oh yeah, you're Selfie Walker and Tidus, that's who you are. You hit your head? No, just thinking aloud. I know, you're thinking about her again. Oh, I get it. Yeah, he's a total zombie when she's on his mind. That would explain why he's acting all funny towards us. I bet you want us to take a hike so you two can be alone, huh? I guess. Alright, we'll disappear for a while. Go find her, cowboy. We'll try and be quiet while we spy on you. Wow, subtle. Hey, Sora's serious. Give the guy some room. I'm only kidding. See you later, Sora. Yeah, just book all my time off. Be like, yep, sorry work. You won't see me for like a month. I got games to play. Like, in my head, I'm always very aware that Diablo 4 and Final Fantasy 16 are coming, but I keep forgetting that in July is prospective Game of the Year contender Pikmin 4. Like, it's almost disrespectful of me to forget that game's on the way.
Fire! 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 Yeah! Wind! Ha! 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 Ha!
Like, what Pikmin generally is to me, and I don't know if people in the chat have, like, a game like this they can think of. Pikmin to me is a game I have a really strong nostalgia for, and every time I play any of the Pikmins, they're, like, exactly as good as I remember them being.
It's over. Yeah, yeah, it's over. Yeah.
They, like, never let me down. They never falter in terms of like how good in my mind they are. I always like that.
It's over. Fire. Freeze. Take this.
Oh god, a reward door. I hope the reward door's en route. Let's get some health. Again, much like I said last time, my deck feels like it's there. Even my sort of... I want to do more with my boss deck, but I'm just not getting the cards to build it. Ah, Bioshock is just, like, god tier. You are 100% right.
Fire. Freeze.
My partner played Bioshock like a month or two ago. I want to say she planned it, but I was watching her play it, and I'm like, yep, it's still just Bioshock. There she is.
It's over.
You did platinum it. But I absolutely adore it. As I say, it's my my second favourite game of all time. BioShock is. I absolutely adore it. Yeah, I need to go back and do 2. Like, I beat it once when it first came out, and then I started playing it again on the collection and just never finished it. I think it's because I went in with the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna platinum it, so I'll do my first run through on Survivor. I think it's the hardest difficulty, and the big sisters on Survivor are no fucking joke. They will rock your shit real bad. Yeah, BioShock is one of the few games I could, like, recount. Like, I think I would have a strong enough recollection of the events of BioShock to sit and just be like, oh, well, this is the way the game goes. You go to this location and you do X, Y, and Z, and then you go to this location and you do X, Y, and Z. Just because I have such a strong, like, memory of it. Oh, Alien Isolation is a boss-ass game. It's awesome. I always joke about games that, like, I can... When I try to think of my favourite games, a lot of people would be like, oh, I really struggle to, like, pick a top one. And I'm like, no, I can do a top 5 pretty easily, and then trying to go any lower from top 5 is like, oh, Jesus Christ, where am I gonna put these? Like, my top 5 is set in stone, and then I'd really have to think hard to fill out, like, 6 to 10 and onwards.
Take this. Fire.
There's like 10 games I want to put in 6 to 10, so I'd have to sit and think about it. Yeah, like the lower part of my top 5 has changed around a bit. I'm at a point now where unless I play something like new that is a massive fucking revelation to me, I feel pretty confident with my top 5 at the minute. I feel like it's not gonna change much. But I feel like 6 to 10 is much more flexible to be like, oh, I played this and it's amazing, and I played this and this might be one of my favorites.
Thunder.
Like, the most recent game of my top 5 is 2016, I think. 2015, 2016. So, it's been pretty set. Granted, I didn't play the game in 2016, I played it afterwards, but I apparently haven't had a lot of recent influence. Do I have any 8s? Nope. Time to go grind for a bit. One of your favourite series, Resident Evil, but you're unsure of any would be in your top 5. I mean, that's fair. Like, I always feel that way about Pokemon games. Like, I absolutely adore nearly all of the Pokemon games. But I don't think any, like, the earliest they probably start rocking up is, like, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. And that's the thing, like, I enjoy the Resident Evil games that I play, but I don't know if this is going to be sacrilege if Karis is still listening, but I don't know if they ever like land strong enough for me to put them in like a pride of place on a list. I always like enjoy what I play of them, and then that's sort of the extent of my interaction with them.
Yeah, it's over.
But like, I've played hundreds of games, and Resi 7 would probably do well, but I wouldn't hesitate to guess, like I wouldn't try to hazard a guess at where it would start being considered.
Take this. Fire.
You have a Resi in the top 10, but not top 5, that's fair. I don't know, I could maybe like, I'd possibly start getting to like 20 to 30s before I start thinking of Resi. I really like them, but I don't think they leave a strong enough impression on me to... There's an 8. I don't think they leave a strong enough impression on me to put them higher than that. I have to try and think, like, what would my lists be? So as I say, 1 to 5 is easy, and then onwards from that is like, oh god, there's 20 games I want to put in the next 5 spots. You're Riku. Gee, thanks for remembering me. It's been, what, a couple of hours? Never mind. Are you okay? Are you still under his control? What are you talking about? I get it. You must be the Riku from my memories. The Riku from my memory sounds like you're stuck in the land of make-believe. I guess I kind of am. Haha, you're such a kid. How are you going to take care of her if you act like that? Hey, speaking of her... Oh, shit. Who's it time for, boys and girls? What's happening? How should I know? Whatever it is, it can't be good. I'm going to go warn the others. Then I should go... I know. It's your job to look after her. Go, Sora. Okay. Okay! Top 5 would be number 1 Bioshock, and then in no order for 2 to 5 Yakuza 0, Vice City, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then either Elden Ring or Bloodborne. That is a shout, to be fair. Cyberpunk could even get 5 or 6. I like that. That's a solid list. Like, my top 5 is Kingdom Hearts 2, Bioshock, Zelda Wind Waker, Chibi Robo, and Persona 5 in that order. And then after that is like, I know Metroid Prime is up there. I know the second Viva Pinata game is up there. Probably like Yakuza 0 is probably in that top 10 somewhere. Actually, I don't know. I think I like Ishin more than 0, as fucking sacrilegious as that is. Bloodborne's probably up there somewhere. Some other Kingdom Hearts probably start falling in there, some Pokemon games. Like, I'd have to sit and really think about it. Bioshock 2 is... Not Bioshock 2, sorry, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is class. I love Borderlands.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. This is it. Fire.
That's the thing. Like, I could probably go through my PlayStation library, and I'd see like half the list would be games where I'd be like, oh yeah, that's probably up there somewhere.
It's over.
I would be scared to look at what game is the top of my time played, because it's almost definitely a Madden game. Like, I feel like it has to be.
Freeze. Take this. Fire.
Oh, fucking Hollow Knight is probably in my top 10 to 15 somewhere. That game's amazing. Oh god.
It's over.
I reckon Hades is up there somewhere. Bloodstained, which I bought for Josh for the podcast for a past episode. I absolutely loved that game, even if Josh found it kind of underwhelming.
Fire. Freeze. Take this.
Shadow of the Colossus is probably a top 10.
Fire. Freeze. Thunder.
God, gaming's great, isn't it?
Heal. It's over.
So if I had to order like the 3 Yakuza games I've played to completion, it would be Ishin 07. But I think that's fairly fair. Yeah, I platinumed Hades. I like struggled to get into it at first, and then absolutely like fell in love with it. Absolutely fell in love with it. But I loved like all of their games. I loved fucking, what's it called? Bastion. I love Transistor. I want to play Pyre, the basketball game.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah,
yeah. I've like technically played 4, but I've only completed 3 of them. Like I've played half of Kiwami, like the first one, and like of what I've played of that, that's probably bottom. I'm just not as like engaged with it as I have been other ones. But of the 3 I've played, like Ishin 07, Kiwami. I choose you. You know, you put Yakuza 4 last. Oh, what did it do? What did it do to you? Insult your family or something?
Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah. 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 It's over. It's over. This is it.
3 has the worst gameplay, but has a great story. Oh, fair. Hey, it's like fucking Yakuza 3 is the chain of memories of that franchise.
Fire. Freeze. Thunder. Heal. Yeah. It's over.
I think this is one of the worst Kingdom Hearts, but... a save point, hopefully. The one you've played the most is Zero and Judgment, so you feel pretty lucky. Yeah, I've heard good things about Judgment on our recording. But yeah, I think the story of this one is great because it's like the only one where it tries to build some sort of intrigue. Like 2 has a little bit of that, but for most of them it just sort of immediately cat out of the bags the entire thing. Or at least in this one for a little while it's like, what is everyone doing? What game is everyone playing here? Yeah, because the 3 keep pressing square until you win. This game's keep pressing triangle till you win, as is the next one, but for very different reasons.
The island.
Hey, does this look familiar? Anyone who was here for the very first Kingdom Hearts 1 stream? It's fucking dark side time. This is the second of, I think, 5 times we will fight Darkseid in this series. That's actually underestimating it. I'm fairly certain. Oh god, what am I doing? Just looked to my feet for a bit there.
It's over. It's over. This is it. Fire. Freeze. Take this. Fire. Freeze. Thunder. Heal. Yeah. It's over.
Oh, nicely whiffed that last one, eh? I'd rather you kept your hand there, Darkseid, mate.
It's over. Yeah. It's over. Back off. Fire.
Nice easy one. Earned that after Vexen. Yeah, I eventually want to play Judgment and Lost Judgment because I've heard Lost is really good. I've heard it's far sort of better, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Darkseid card. I think we get a lovely bit of a plot dump now.
I have to keep her safe.
So enjoy, everyone.
Naminé, can you hear me? Oh.
Lean back a bit. Namine.
Sora, you really came for me.
It's you. It's really you. I've been through so much just to see you.
Yes, I wanted to see you too. But this isn't right. I messed up. I wanted to see you. But this isn't the right way.
Naminé?
I was lonely for so long. I just couldn't bear it anymore. So I called out to your heart and had you come all the way out to this place. You came for me and I'm so happy, but to your heart I had to.
Don't worry. I'm here because I promised that I would protect you.
Sora. Thank you. And I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be in this picture. That's true.
Namine?
That isn't me. I'm not there. I don't really exist inside your heart. I don't exist in anyone's heart. I never have existed anywhere.
What are you saying? What's gotten into you? Weren't we inseparable? Always together? But then you had to go away. I came here so I'd never lose you again.
Was it really me you wanted to see?
Of course it was. I know.
Just in case anyone's
I've
reading the
forgotten a lot of things
subtitles
in this castle,
or trying to.
but never anything about you. Look, you gave this to me, didn't you?
You have it. My good luck charm. No, Sora. You can't believe me.
What am I supposed to do?
Think, Sora. Think just one more time. About who's most special to you.
Who's most special to him?
Call out to that piece of memory that glimmers faintly deep inside your heart. No matter how far away the light gets, your heart's voice will always reach it.
Who's most special to me? That's an easy one. It's you, Namit.
Fucking no, it ain't. It's Kyrie. It does have a bit of a Patrick Star energy about it. Who was that? I can't remember her, but she feels so familiar. Namine? Namine! Shout out to Oathkeeper. Still not getting any high fucking numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, what we've got there is that Sora is remembering Namine in those moments, but she's not meant to be there. Also, according to Namine.
Namine! It isn't you. The person most special to me, it's not you, right?
No. The girl you really care about. The one who was always with you. It's not me. It's her.
But then who is she? 'Cause I can't think of her name. If she's so special to me, then why can't I remember?
Because I went into your memories and...
Let me explain this.
Hey, Riku's back.
Plain and simple.
Fuck's sake. I still do
Your
not
memory is
have
a
my
train
boss
wreck.
deck on.
You're not the one
fool.
who's meant to protect Namine.
Why?
It's supposed to be me.
Oh, this game gives no warning,
up
but
memories
also
are
I've
always
played
in
it,
the
I
way.
should know.
Sora!
Yeah, Sora meant a special girl. She gave him a starfish, and now he can't remember her name. Fucking typical man, am I right?
Yeah. It's over. Yeah. Yeah. It's over. Yeah.
Absolute fucking lad. Sora on a fucking mad one with the lads. Oi, oi. But on the right deck this time, so I die slightly slower. Shut up, Namine. I need to beat up Riku. Or not Riku.
This is it. Get ready. This is it. It's over.
It's just Sora, Donald, Goofy, and Winnie the Pooh on a fucking mad one. Sora, please. Sora, please.
Drop! Fire! Yeah! Yeah! Fire! You gotta be kidding. Fire! Yeah! Win! This is it! Get ready!
Also, mainly because I don't know the ability of the people who currently here. After Josh, who I don't want to inflict this on. But because this will eventually go up on YouTube, and, you know, maybe one day we'll be wildly famous in the gaming podcasting / streaming world. So if anyone wants to draw me fan art of Sora, Donald, Goofy, and Winnie the Pooh on a fucking Mad Lad Magaluf holiday, do it. And it will hopefully, this will be served far enough in the future that I will have forgotten this ever happened. And randomly in like my Instagram DMs, I'll just receive that picture and I'll be like, thank you? Fucking, okay. Alright, Riku. Riku had a little bit too much. Yay.
Want some more?
Ah!
I like the immediate two offers for just a kind of shitty interpretation.
Riku.
Looks like I win.
Riku! Stop!
You are through!
I said stop!
Like, at whatever time in the future people are seeing this, I hope this is seen as like an open call and I just eventually receive so many pictures of that in various different levels of quality.
What did you do?
It'll be delightful.
What did you do to him?
Oh, hey, look.
Broke his
Fucking
heart.
Huxley's here.
I'd say more
Everyone's
like you
coming to the
smashed it,
party.
really.
Smashed his heart. Then what's gonna happen to Riku?
Oh, you're so much fun to watch. If it's a Riku you're worried about, then don't.
Good solution.
Because Riku was never really here.
What do you mean?
Do you really think I'm just gonna say it? That's too easy. Oh, what to do?
Quit the games.
All right. Have it your way then. I know it'll kill you to hear this, but I think I can live with that. That thing lying there is just a puppet that Vexen made as an experiment.
If anyone
More
hadn't
than
worked it out
toy.
yet, that's not the real
It's
Riku.
laughable, really. It called you a fake, but it was a fabrication all along.
Not Riku. A fake?
Fake in every possible way. It was only finished recently. How could it remember anything? You get it? Its memories with Namine were just planted, not real. Yep, that means all this time it's been picking fights with you over memories that were counterfeit, trumped up, and completely bogus. Isn't that the truth, Nominee?
Riku is a
Oh,
bitch.
So cute, but behind this
Well,
little
Puppet
face,
Riku's
you
a
do
bitch.
awful things.
Real Riku's solid.
Nominee?
How does she get her hair to stay like that?
stupid.
The power of evil.
Don't you get it now? That's what
Because she has the power of God and anime on her side.
She
That's
can
how.
enter, rearrange, and even create new memories of anything, even things that never happened. The girl you've been trying to protect all this time is really a manipulative witch who shackles people's hearts.
Then my memories are all...
Oh, you do get it. Lies, lies, all lies. Just Nominee's illusions, nothing more. Binding you in the chains of your own memory.
Hey,
was
shout out to the title of the
central to our
game.
Trap. It makes me tingle to think how easily you were duped. So close to it, we were almost there. This was our only chance to turn the Keyblade Master into our puppet, but that jerk Axel, he used Nominate to betray us.
Shout out to Wolverine.
So now, I'm left with no choice but to eliminate you.
You'll pay.
Don't! Huh? It's a little late for the witch to grow a conscience. Last time I checked, you're the one who fooled around with his memories, creating this mess.
I know, but...
I should tell you that I'm in an extremely foul mood. Thanks to you, all our
Loxine's
plans are
great.
ruined.
Nominee!
What's
Just
this?
good
you
shit
upset?
villain, you know?
And you don't even actually know her.
Maybe not.
So this game has like half the organization in total. We'll meet the other
made
half later. And they're all
promise.
just so much fun.
What?
I love them all.
Promise I made to Nominee.
Well,
to
a
keep
couple
her
of them
safe.
are a bit nothing.
Maybe my
We'll
memories
meet
are
both
fake,
of them in Riku's
but
story,
the
but
promise is real to me.
all the Kingdom Hearts 2 ones and the rest of these ones, like Axel,
That's why.
Marluxia, Luxine, Vexen,
I'll keep it.
all just good shit, top to bottom. Love it.
You're such an idiot. There is no promise, and there never was. You're just delusional. Must you insist on playing the hero? Whatever. If that's the way you want it, you're going down alone!
What if we could stop you?
Uh-huh. Donald! Goofy! You found me!
Of course we did. We were worried about you.
And we promised. We promised that we would protect you.
You won't ever be alone. It's always been the three of us, and we stick together.
Must have been my hero.
That is how it's going to
I have just received correctly
Okay.
a questionably
Your way.
photoshopped picture of them
More
on a
pain
lad's
for you
holiday.
means more fun for me.
That is top tier shit. I love that.
Vanish!
Oh, it's glorious. It's exactly the kind of quality I was hoping for.
Lightning! Lightning!
It's over!
Lightning!
It's over!
Vanish!
Fire!
Oh god, Zero.
Fire!
Lightning! Lightning!
There! Win! This is it!
It is real thumbnail material for just the whole series. And What will happen is this Photoshop will get sent to Josh, who will then Photoshop my face over Sora's, and that will create the true, like, absolute shitfest that this picture needs to be. Luxine, can you fucking behave yourself, love? Boop. How these, like, last few fights have gone should indicate just how fucking awful those Vexen fights are. They're real, just messy fights. Because his deck is nothing but slight materials and zeros, and he is like a nuisance. Good question, game. Health, why not?
No, I refuse to lose. There's such a bunch of losers. I think I'm fainting. No, this isn't the way. I won't allow.
Bye, Luxine. Miss you already.
You must be Nominee. It's good to meet you. We're friends of Sora's, and my name is...
You're Goofy, and you're Donald.
Yeah, but how did you know that?
Congratulations, Sora. You finally found your friend. I'm so happy for you.
Gee, there sure are a lot of questions. Nominee, I know this probably won't be easy for you, but could you tell us what happened?
Of course. It's my fault after all. I took the people and memories that were inside Sora's heart. And little by little I replaced them with false memories.
Hey, what about Sora's promise?
Made up. It was fake. Sora never really promised me anything. Me being with him on the islands, that was a lie, just like everything else.
It's kind of a lie.
We never met. I was never Sora's friend.
We'll get there.
And you were never anything more. Either.
No. You see, in all of your true memories, I was never really there.
I like how 90% of the plot content of this game has to be qualified with "we'll get there."
Too. Is there any way for us to ever get him back?
I can fix everything. If we go to the 13th floor. But Marluxia, he...
Bet I know who that is. Was he the fella who made you tamper with all of our memories?
If I didn't obey, he said I'd be locked in this castle forever. I've been alone for so long.
So you did what he told you to do because you were lonely?
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Please don't cry.
Oh.
He's just such a good boy, Sora.
That's not what I meant.
What?
It's like this. I'm really not happy about you messing with my memories. But, you know, I can't really get mad at you for it either.
What's happening to Sora's
These
shoes?
memories you gave
That cutscene.
In my head, I know they're lies.
The toes are just
But they
flat.
still feel right. Like the promise I made.
He's so
I said I
pure.
would protect you and that I wouldn't make you cry.
Such a pure-hearted boy.
Not ever. Nominee, if you cry now, I'll feel guilty, like I let you down. So don't cry. Please. Until I get my memories back, smile and try to be happy. It's easier on me that way.
Good lad. What a fucking hero. Donald is not in the mood. That's a bit much.
It's okay. Sora always gets like this every
I like to think that was just a note in the script,
Cut it out.
and he accidentally read
thought
it.
you both lost your
Like the
memories
script
too.
editor just wrote like in fucking red pen on the side. That's a bit much.
Come on. There. That's it. That's the nominee I remember.
No, you don't remember her, Sora. We've just been over
I really
this.
liked it when you used to smile. Of course, that was really only in my fake memories. But what I'm feeling now definitely isn't fake. It's real.
Thank you.
Well then, let's go.
Oh boy! I can't wait to get my memory back.
Nominee? Marluxia is gonna be up there, so maybe you'd better stay down here.
Yeah. Maybe you could look after Riku? We'll come get you when
It
it's over.
feels like every Donald line should be like... should come just after he like looks into the camera.
Please be careful.
He looks like through the screen and goes, "Car, bit fucking much, right?"
I promise.
Kick.
Yeah.
Kick. Kick. Oh, I just keep bashing now and then. I'm trying to kick Riku. Never mind. And away. No. Here's a duck, to be fair. I imagine ducks don't have much opportunity. Oh, what a horrible fucking statement for Donald Duck. He's seen some things. Donald was in the Navy. Leave him alone. Right. The classic double save. I think we will call that there. It was hopeful, to be fair, to finish it. There was a bit more than I thought, especially like a lot of plot stuff. It also didn't help that I got completely bodied by both Vexen fights for a good while. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then next time we will wrap up the end of Sora's story.
Discount Podcast.